Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Just Lover Grace and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. In today's video, I have something exciting. I hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoyed putting it together. In today's video, I'm going to be talking specifically to my ladies. If you know me, you know I'm for my ladies. I really love my ladies, and these are some things that I have noticed, or some things that I used to do over time that I realized did not pay me, and I feel like it would be beneficial to the ladies. But if you are a guy watching this, I don't think that it's time for you to leave the video. I think that you should watch it till the end. I think that you'll find it useful, you'll find it useful to maybe share with your sister, your female colleague at work, your aunt, your partner, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm going to jump right into it. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 7 ways to lose your respect, to easily lose your respect as a woman, or 7 things that you're doing currently that's not making people take you seriously.
If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, this is the perfect time to do it. Please subscribe to this channel. Please also hit the like button, as that is beneficial to my channel.
And just before I get to the point, I want to say that people are not taking you seriously because you yourself are not taking yourself seriously. It all starts from within. It's first of all an inside job. When you start to take yourself seriously, people begin to take notes, and then there's a higher chance that you're respected, and then they take you seriously. And this brings me to my first point. The number one reason why people are not taking you seriously, or the very first way to lose your respect as a lady, is not doing what you said that you will do. It's as easy as that, like not doing what you said that you would do. I'm sure that you know people who always say, I will do this, maybe next year I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, and they have, all these elaborate plans, and they do a lot of talking, but then when it comes down to actually doing it, they chicken out. I say chic. They chicken out. They chicken out, and then they don't do what they said that they're going to do. And I mean, it happens to even the best of us. There's sometimes that you think that you want to do something, or you say that you want to do something, and you end up not doing it. Whatever it is, whether that's on like career level, relationship level, in any of those ways. But if it now becomes like something that happens to you all the time, like if it becomes your normal, if it becomes an habit that you're used to, that every time you say that you will do something unprovoked, you open your mouth and you say that you would do something, you say things like, I'm going to start my business. You say things like, come this time, I'm going to put a certain amount of money. I'm not going to date this type of people anymore. You say that you would do it, and then time after time, all of the time, you keep falling short. You don't do what you say that you're going to do.
Not too much.
Then people are not going to respect you, because people are watching. They're going to be like, oh, this time last year she said she was going to do this, and she ended up not doing it.
You are a liar. You are a liar.
So make sure that you're checking yourself, and you're not just saying things that you have no intention of doing, or even if you have an intention of doing it, back it up with action. And this is even beneficial for yourself, because it helps you trust yourself. It helps you take your own self seriously. It builds your self-esteem. It builds your own self-confidence. So when you say that you will do things, be sure to go through with them. The second way to lose your respect as a lady is not being consistent. Not being consistent. I feel like consistency is a magical trait. I'm not even joking. Like, there is nothing, like you could be, as I am like this, I wouldn't call myself a very good singer, but if I commit to learning how to sing or training my vocals, and I am consistent at it over a given period of time, I tell you, I might not be like Beyonce's standard, but I would get somewhere, somewhere significant in life, even though I do not necessarily have that skill. That's how powerful consistency is. So if you're a lady and then you're not always consistent in anything that you're doing, like you start something and before it gets anywhere, you just drop it.
I'm already bored of it while I'm doing it.
You're not consistent in your words. Maybe you're someone who's always like lying. You're not consistent in the things that you say that you're going to do. you start something, you drop it, you start a business, you don't see it through. In your relationships with your friends, you're not a consistent person, you're kind of shady, then people are not going to respect you. You're not going to get the respect that you think that you deserve. And of course, people are not going to take you seriously when you're not consistent. So don't be that person who takes on different things or who starts something and doesn't see it through. And I'm not saying that everything that you start in life is going to, you're going to see it through to perfection, because sometimes your interest may change, your focus may change, and that's fine. But don't just be labeled as that person who is generally not consistent. Like you're just not consistent in anything that you do. At a job, you can't be trusted to like give consistent results. In school, you can't be consistent with your grades. In your relationship with people, you can't be consistent. In business, you're just up, down. It's not cool. The third point, this might be my favorite point, why you're losing your respect, or an easy way to lose your respect as a lady, is indiscipline. Whoa. And I feel like indiscipline cuts across, like I could have broken this thing down to maybe 20 something steps, but indiscipline covers like so many aspects. So let's start from indiscipline with your words. If you're a lady and you're someone that's always talking too much, the one that they did not send you to say, you're always saying it. If you're always talking too much, you're definitely going to say something that you're not supposed to say. That is indiscipline. You should be like disciplined with even your speech. And especially on social media, people they don't know where to stop. Like I saw something on Insta blog yesterday. There was this radio, I think she's a TV host or something. Maybe she works in the radio, and she was saying how she has slept with over 100 men.
Get out of my sight. I don't even want to be seeing you, my peri vision. Jog me.
Like why? What's her business? Why do you feel the need to come on social media and put that out? And then tomorrow, if someone does not take you seriously, then you're offended that they don't take you seriously. But then you started it because you did not learn how to control. You didn't learn how to control your words. You didn't learn how to control what you put out. Indiscipline also cuts across your emotions. You have to be emotionally disciplined. Like, especially as a lady, if you're a lady and you're not emotionally disciplined, you will end up in the bin. You will end up in the gutters, because we already have this, it's a weakness and a strength where our emotions are like very heightened. Do you understand? So if you're always every time, you'd never use your head, you never use logic or anything, you don't use discernment, every of life's decisions, you run solely on how you're feeling at that moment, chances are you're going to end up in the bin, and people will not take you seriously. So you have to be emotionally disciplined. Very tied to emotional discipline is also sexual discipline. You have to be sexually disciplined. You can't just be someone who just allows, every Tom, Dick, and Harry to sis. It's not cute. It's poor hygiene. It doesn't make you look good, and it definitely is one of the reasons why you're not being respected. It's a very easy way to lose your respect as a lady, and people will not take you seriously. Now, the fourth way to lose your respect as a lady and to not let people take you seriously is giving everyone access to you. I'm going to link it up somewhere. I already have videos on my channel where I talk about boundaries, where I talk about blocking, muting, archiving. Those things are very important. Like, you cannot allow everyone have access to you. That's wrong as a lady. And even when you give people access to you, in the midst of that access, you need to create boundaries, because some people are just crazy. They don't know where to draw the line, and you cannot give everyone access to you. Not everyone needs to have your phone number. Not everyone needs to be in your space. Not everyone has to be in your space, because to be very honest, it's stressful, and it doesn't really look good on you when every single person can gain access to you. It can even be dangerous to you, because you don't know what people's intentions are. Just let them earn it. Let people earn it. Try to study them. Try to know who they are before you invite them into like your personal space. Because if you allow just anybody, someone that you're just meeting today, into your personal space, you're allowing them access to your house, allowing them access to your mind, access to your thoughts, access to your money. Girl, you're going to end up in the bin. I'm sorry, but you are going to end up in the bin and you're not going to be respected. People are not going to take you seriously. So do not allow anyone, have access to you. The fifth way to easily lose your respect as a lady is you always compromising on your values. You always compromising on your values, on your beliefs, on your principles. I feel like as a human being, I feel like every normal, every decent human being should have values, that kind of shape their life. They should have things that they believe in, whether that's in affiliation to religion or to just moral ethics or to just a way of life, to culture, whatever it is. So if you're someone who, people already know that you have this belief or value system, and you're someone who is always compromising on it, you always compromise on it. Let me give you an example. If you're someone who your value system would not allow you to, get money illegally, and then you now find yourself in situations where you're always compromising on these things that you believe in, first of all, you will not take yourself seriously. And then that also translates to people not taking you seriously, because people are watching, people can see you. The sixth way the sixth way to lose your respect as a lady and to not be taken seriously is when you're always inappropriately dressed. And I know why I use inappropriately dressed rather than indecently dressed. We're in a world where everyone's woke and it's their body, it's their money, fine. But at the same time, I feel like you're going to easily lose your respect as a lady when you're inappropriately dressed. If you're going to the swimming pool, there's something that you're supposed to wear. For example, you can't wear work clothes when you're going to the swimming pool, maybe when you want to swim or when you're in the beach environment. But then if you now find yourself in a place you're in a market like Yaba, Ketu, Oshodi, and then you're now wearing those same clothes for swimming pool in that market, then they're going to disrespect you. And you really do not have any excuse to be angry, because you yourself should have anticipated that respect. The fact that you can do what you want does not mean that you would not, have to go through with the consequence, because they are mad people. That's just the truth. There are people who, they look okay, they're dressing okay, but they're actually mad people. So when you find yourself inappropriately dressed and you're in the marketplace and maybe you have heavy cleavage on, you're in a marketplace like Yaba, even people that are appropriately dressed for the markets, they still have a hard time navigating through the markets with those mad boys that are around. Not to talk of you're just calling people to yourself, you're just being the center of attraction. And then you're going to be disrespected. People are not going to take you seriously because you're not appropriately dressed. If you're going to school, for instance, you're going to work, you're going to the lecturer's office, you're going for an appointment, you cannot wear certain, you can wear certain things, but it is wiser to just dress appropriately for the occasion, because that way people will respect you better. Because if anything happens or if someone moves mad, people are not going to take you seriously because they're looking at your dressing and then you're going to be you're inappropriately dressed to start with. If you're someone who doesn't like disrespect, I don't like disrespect, just dress appropriately for the occasion. You can be in the work environment, you can be in school, where there's male lecturers, you're sitting in front of the class and half your breasts are in the man's face. That's one easy way for people not to take you seriously. And now the last way as a lady to easily lose your respect and for people not to take you seriously is going places where you're not invited. Guy, you need to respect yourself. Or if you want people to not disrespect you, you're going to have to respect yourself. And one way to respect yourself is to not pass your boundaries. If there is a party and you're not invited, what are you looking for there?
I didn't pay you.
Why are you there? Why are you even the person that they can always call almost as if you don't have a plan for your day. They can always call you at any time of the day and you're down to go where they did not invite you. You're down to go where they did not. If you don't have work to do, sleep, watch movies, just sit down and be thinking, how can I have a better life? Eat, do something. But don't be that person who is always like showing up places where they did not invite you. You're going to lose your respect as a lady, and people are not going to take you seriously. Don't be hopping from place to place. There's something happening here, you're there. There's something happening here, there, you're there. It's a different thing if that's your line of work. It's a different thing if that's a personal brand that you're trying to build for yourself. These are the 7 ways to easily lose your respect as a lady. Let me know which one you're guilty of. Let me know like other points that you think that should have been added that I did not add to this list. I hope that you enjoyed it. I just want us as ladies to, you know, carry ourselves with dignity, with respect, from the way that you talk to the way that you dress to the way that you live your life. It was International Women's Day on Wednesday, and I want to say happy International Women's Day to all my queens. Women, we're powerful, we're strong, we are amazing. Never ever forget that. And I've come to the end of this video. Please be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye.